Hi, this is Maria Ross again for day 6 of our series on how to strengthen your empathy muscle, especially in this time of crisis. I'm a brand strategist. I work with small to mid-sized fast growth companies. I work with entrepreneurs on building an irresistible brand story and authentically presenting themselves to the world. In addition, I wrote a book that came out last October called The Empathy Edge, Harnessing the Value of Compassion as an Engine for Success. It's a playbook for leaders, brands, and teams on how empathy is actually not just a soft skill, but it's a competitive advantage for your business. And it's not just good for society, but it is good for your bottom line. So I've been asked a lot about how to share some of these individual practices on strengthening your own empathy muscle, because I did 3 years of research on this book and really immersed myself in the world of empathy and sort of being a student of empathy. So the 6th habit that you can do to strengthen your own empathy muscle is to get in the trenches. So as you're managing teams, as you're dealing with coworkers, can you do a little undercover boss action, right? You don't need to don a wig and a disguise and go into wherever those workplaces are, especially since most of us are working from home right now. But is there an opportunity for you to take on another person's point of view by doing their job for a little bit, manning the support lines for a little bit, managing the chat of what's going on with your website if you're an e-commerce company, getting to know your customers and your colleagues from being in the trenches and really understanding what their world is like is, of course, the best way to practice empathy for them, because you will literally know what they're experiencing and what they're feeling. But this is especially true of your customers. So get in the trenches with your customers right now. Now's a perfect time to go through your website, for example, and make sure that your buying process is really simple and intuitive and easy to use. Eat your own dog food while you can during this time that we're on quarantine or shelter in place. Can you do a colleague's job for them for a little while, or even a subordinate's job for a little bit, so that you can really understand what their world is like and what the pains are and the joys? This is not always possible for everybody, but it is possible for everybody that has customers and clients to be able to even just have a conversation with them and say, tell me about your experience buying from us, doing business with us. Tell us the good, the bad, and the ugly. Show me what your life is like right now and where our products or services fit into your world. Because so often we're in this ivory tower, right, of developing services and products and offerings, and we don't often understand the context for what our customers or clients are going through when they consume these offerings. So take that time every quarter, every month now, while you might have a little bit of slow period in your business, and get in the trenches with your colleagues, with your coworkers, and with your customers, so that you can now really understand their world and understand what the experience is like for them, so that you can make improvements going forward, and you can also be much more compassionate in your actions towards them. So I hope that's a helpful tip. I would love to hear in the comments how you're applying any of these tips to your life and your work right now. And again, if you like this, please like it, please share it, please comment, and I will be back tomorrow with our final tip, number 7, on how to strengthen your own empathy muscle and really develop an empathy practice. I want to stress the word practice because this does take practice, and I'll talk a little bit more tomorrow about why that's the case. Take care. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay sane.